All right, thank you, Delano. Now on Bounce, Johnson C. Smith University gearing up for events coming up in Women's History Month. That's next month, the month of March. I'm going to welcome Dr. LaTanya Williams to our show tonight. She has been an assistant professor of political science since 2011. So welcome to the show.
Well, thank you. It's my first time, so I'm very excited.
I was about to say, thank you for coming on for your inaugural time here. Let's talk about the musical and discussion that you guys have planned for March 10th.
So we're really excited to bring one of JCSU alumni back to the university on March 10th. She's an artist and an activist named Monica Ray Simpson. She is the executive director of Sister Song Women of Color for Reproductive Justice Collective, a national organization, and she's recently named the Advocates Magazine Top 40 Under 40 Human Rights Activists. So we're really honored to have one of JCSU alumna come back to the university to talk about the intersection between art and activism. And that weekend, she's also dropping her album in Charlotte. So we're really excited for this opportunity.
So what are some of the takeaways you hope come from this event?
So this is a really important opportunity for Monica and also for the Charlotte area community, because she works with an organization, as I mentioned, Sister Song, who is partnering with the Black Lives Matter movement to talk about and raise the visibility of not just police brutality in communities of color, but specifically the particular ways in which Black women and other women of color are also subjected to police brutality. And this movement is really interesting, and Monica will talk more about this. Because she's really focused on thinking about the particular ways in which we shift culture and our understanding of the ways in which policing and practices happen in our community and the ways in which women are impacted. But she's a really interesting speaker, so we want to invite all of the community to come out. And this was something that was really our students had expressed a great deal of interest in. And since she's an alumna of the university, we always want to highlight raise the visibility of the good work that our alumni are doing in the community, and also offer our students that are there the opportunity to envision what they could potentially be doing when they graduate from the university.
And I think it's very telling that the students showed such an interest in this particular sect when it comes to activism and how, particularly it affects Black women.
So I should say that one of the things I think is important to understand, particularly about the political science program, is that the work that we do is really steeped in the interest of what our students are interested in. For example, the program is sponsored by the Safe Alliance at Johnson C. Smith, and one of our students is probably one of the most outspoken LGBT rights leaders in the Charlotte area community. And this is the type of programming that he demanded. Last year, our students were calling for greater visibility of Latino politics and immigration reform in the South. So we had one of the foremost Latino scholars come to Johnson C. Smith. In February, we had, just last week, we had the foremost scholar from the Ohio State University speaking on the importance of Black women in American presidential politics. And think about South Carolina, Wendy Smoot. And then on last Tuesday, we had one of the co-founders of the Black Lives Matter movement, Los Angeles, Dr. Melina Abdullah. So the students have really called for this type of inclusive dialogue about social justice and politics. And given the presidential election, we've tried to use Johnson C. Smith as a physical space and intellectual space for us to have those really in-depth conversations.
Okay, great. We have put up the information already, but if you want even more info, go to WVTV.com right now. The web extras section right there on the homepage is your friend for all of that, folks. Dr. LaTanya Williams, thank you tonight for coming out and shedding light on the work that you guys are doing and the importance that it's taking as Johnson C. Smith is part of the Charlotte community.
Thank you so much for having us.
Absolutely. Delano?
Time now to get back